Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I am making some lovely Christmas decorations. Now I was originally going to do this, which I still am, to pop onto the front of my journal. Now I'm making the Christmas journal with a shabby blue Christmas papers, and I just thought on the front of my cover, I'm going to make a hard cover, I'm going to pop one of these on with a little blue Christmas tree on the front of my journal. So that's what we're going to be making today, but I had a little play and I've made some different ones. I've just hung them with a little bit of ribbon. Now, originally they start out like this. Now, this is just acrylic. I got these from Amazon. You get them in a little package. You can buy as many as you like. I'll pop a link down below so you can have a look. So they're just a little acrylic tubes with a cork in it. So really fun. And obviously, I think these are originally for like little wedding favours. They come with a little bit of twine and a little label. But you know, you can use them for anything. So what I have done, I have got a few little crystals in the bottom. I've made a little pipe cleaner Christmas tree, added some glitter, popped a little bell in there as well. I popped some little dripply bits on there with a glue gun, and I've got some of my lovely little gems around the top, the little chain, and then I popped some lace on there. And I've got little dingly danglies hanging underneath. So look at that. I just think they are lovely. I've got a green one in there. I've got sort of like a pinky red in this one. Again, I've got a little bit of ribbon around here, a little bit of bling, and some little dingly dangly bells. But oh, they are just lovely. Love this one. This is got lots of gold on it. So that's a nice gold Christmas tree with lots of bits of bling on there. I've got some little crystals under there, and again I've got glittery bits and all sorts. Love them. So I'm going to just show you how to make them. Now I was just making the Christmas trees to start with, but you know how things progress when you do things. Now the first thing I'm going to do, can you see I've got lots of glitter, so it's another glittery day. Now I've got my pipe cleaners. Again, I'm going to use one of these. Doesn't really matter what colour it is because I'm going to pop glitter around it, but obviously a clear one would be best. Now I've got a toothpick or a little bit of wood, anything that you have, and then I'm just going to wrap just the tip of this around the top like that. Wrap it around quite hard so you've just got the little tip on there, so you can pop a little bead or something on there. And all I'm going to do, I'm just going to wrap it around. You don't want it too long, but wrap it around and then back up, but don't go all the way to the top. Come back down again because we want quite to sort of like make it look like a Christmas tree, don't we? So just put more at the bottom than you have at the top. So then we've got the little Christmas tree wrapped around like that. You can sort of squash it down if you want to. And I'm going to leave it on this little toothpick or cocktail stick or whatever you've got. But that's a really good size. Now you want to make sure that it does fit in your test tube. Like that. So that's done. Now I'm going to do this first so that he will dry. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a little cup. What should we do? Oh, this is the blue. I'm going to do it blue. Obviously to go with my the journal. Now to add the glitter, you can use just glue on there, but I have got some spray mount. This is just like a sticky spray on glue. So if you've got some spray glue, that's perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little cup like this, just a little cup for now. And I'm going to just go over my bin and spray this. I'm going to leave that cup, so I'm just going to give it a quick spray just under my table on the cup. And then I'm going to take my glitter and just sprinkle this over. So again, you can use a spray glue, is perfect. Look at that. So then we've got this beautiful blue Christmas tree. Look at that, isn't that just beautiful? So that is lovely. I'm going to just pop that down gently. Then if you do it over a little cup or something like that, you can just pop it all back in again. So another glittery, sparkly one today. Now what I'm going to do as well, actually, I've got some of these. These are just, they're like little glass chips. Now they're for going into, you know, you can get them in the DIY store with, I think, I'm not quite sure what you use them for. Bottom of a fish tank, you can put them in anything. In flowers, in plants. And again, what I'm going to do, I popped a few in there. I'm going to spray again with my spray mount. I'll pop a link to these. This is quite inexpensive. I'm just going to just spray a little bit. I've done it under my desk so it doesn't go all over the place. Pop a tiny bit of glitter in there just to colour those little stones or the little crystals in there. So there we go, that's all done. Pop the glitter back. I'm not going to use all of these. I'm just going to use a few. And then what you can do, just pop some in the bottom, like that. And I'm going to pop some clear ones on there, just so we've got a little layer of blue crystals in there. I'm going to actually take a couple of clear ones and pop these in as well, just so it's not all blue. There we go. And a few clear on the top. So then we've got sort of like the contrast between the tree, we've got clearer ones, and then we've got the blue at the bottom. So I'm just going to make sure that fits in there. It looks quite fat, doesn't it? But I'm sure it will be fine. Look at that. It's just beautiful, isn't it? And I think that spray mount sort of like makes it look a little bit more bushy, which I think is fab. Right. I'm going to leave this at the side just to dry off. Let's just pop him down there. Now, I've put those in there first, and I've got my glue gun. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue around the top. So I've got my glue gun, so I hope you can see this. I'm just going to pop just a little bit of glue and just little strips down like that. Now, again, you don't have to do this. You can put a little bit of, what's it called? Lace or whatever you want on there as well. I should have maybe left the stones out there for a minute, but that's okay. Just go around. My glue is really hot. So, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tip these stones out. Where did they go? I'm going to pop them in there. Because look, my glue, because this needs to hang upside down. Just to make this. My glue gun is really, really hot. And look what I've just done, made a big mess. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Look, what a mess I've just made. Don't do that. Don't put it down. So we just want like a little few bits that just go down, just to make like a drippy bits. There we go. Like that. And what I'm actually going to do with this one, because it's so wet, I'm going to pop it over this. I'm going to put some glitter on there. Just tap glitter on. Just like that, just so we've got like a glittery top. It's not very drippy, but I think my glue gun is just a little bit too hot at the moment. There we go. So we've got like a little glittery top, which is lovely, isn't it? So this just needs to sort of like dry a little bit. So I'm going to open my bells up. I'm going to just stick it in there like that. Perfect. So let's come back to our little tree. Look at me, I've got it. That's dry now, that's okay. Right, what shall we pop on the top? I've got a little, these are like little tiny beads, little crystally beads. And because we've got the little top of the thingy on there, can you see that's just going to sit on the top and sparkle lovely. Now I think I might have to just add, I think I'm just going to add a tiny bit of glue, because that's not going to stay, is it? Just put diddly bit on there. Take our beads again, you can put a little pearl on there, You could put anything. Oh, pearls would look nice in the bottom of there, wouldn't they? Yes, they would. Look lovely, look at that. This one I've stuck little gems and stars and all sorts of things on there, so you can just, you know, embellish however you like, but that looks lovely. I do like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my silver chrome marker and I'm just going to colour a little bit of the trunk of our little Christmas tree. Like that, so it's not wood. I'm not going to use all of this. So let's just pop that down like that. Now, if you've got time, you can just leave everything to sort of dry off. I'm gonna just, I should be able to use these. There we go. Chop that off like that. So then we've got our little Christmas tree. So this is a great way if you want to have some little Christmas trees. These are just perfect, aren't they? To pop onto things or in things, which are lovely, lovely. Right, that's pretty dry now. Right, I'm going to pop these back in like that. Just tip these in. Okay, so we've got a mixture of clear and sparkly ones, which I'm just going to tip in. I don't want it too high. I'm going to take my, I was going to take my tweezers, but I'm just going to push our little Christmas tree all the way in there to the bottom. Can you see? So we sat in there on top of those little crystals in there, which are lovely. I will do a close-up of these at the end if you can't see properly. Let's just push that in. Oh, I love it. Look at that. That's fabulous. Right, let's just stick you in there for a minute. Now I'm going to take my cork. I am going to get one of these little thingamajiggies. They've got a little loop, and then they've got like a little screw thing at the bottom. I don't know what they're called. Now we want two of these. I'm going to put one on the inside like that. So I'm just going to screw that to the top on the inside of the cork, because we want to dingle dangle a little bell off there, don't we? So that's one on there. And I'm going to take another one. Oops. Oopsie daisy. Look at me. And take this one. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be a glitter girl again today. I do end up with glitter everywhere, but I don't mind. There we go. So that's the one at the top. So that one you can just, you know, have a little bit of chain coming out, which I think I might do on this one because this is going to be on the journal. Or I don't know, maybe I'll have lace. I don't know. We shall see. Now, a little bit of chain. Where's my little clippers? Here we go. Do I need a little bit? How long do I need down there? No, I don't think. Oh yeah, no, I will. I'm going to add just a tiny bit. So you don't have to have chain. You can just use a jump ring. Oh my gosh, I've got lots of little threads of glue gun everywhere. I'm going to take a few of my little jump rings. Like this. Open that up. Pop this bit of chain on. Take a little bell, which I'm going to have a little silver one. Just do that up. Oopsie daisy. Like that. Then I'm going to take another jump ring. Open that up. Pop that on. This might be a little bit too long. We shall see. I don't want it to hit. Yeah, I think that's going to be too long. I'm going to just cut a little bit more chain off. There's only like 2 or 3 links on there. I don't want it to hang on top of the tree. So you can probably just, I think on these ones, I've just hung a little jump ring on there. Let's just let's just see, that will go in there. Can you see that just hangs down? That's perfect size. I don't know whether you can see that. So obviously when it's hanging up right, you can just, it just sort of like dingle dangles down. But oh, love it, perfect size. I'm going to make sure, I don't think I quite did that up properly. Got to make sure, because if it falls off, because I'm going to glue the cork in. So we must make sure it's sort of like on there properly, don't we? Now again, if you've got snow, which I don't have, you could put snow in the bottom, but I've just got these crystals, so that's why I'm putting the crystally bits in there. And again, you can pop anything onto your little Christmas tree, but this is just giving you an idea. But loving it. So that's our inside. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop that there. I'm going to take a little bit of glue gun and then just add a little bit around the cork and pop him in there like that to make sure he's in there and he doesn't come off. Perfect. Gosh, nice and messy today. Okay, now I have some chain. Now this has got sort of like nice AB crystals in it. Can you see they're really, really sparkly? So I'm going to just pop that around the top like that. I'm just going to use a little bit, take these dowels out of the way, a little bit of glue gun. Again, I'm using glue gun because it's obviously, it's pretty quick setting. So I'm just going to take the end, pop that around and stick that on the top like that without getting glue everywhere. A little bit more. Going to just keep it on the long spool of chain. Then we're not wasting it. Okay, so take this, cut that about there. Perfect. A little bit more glue on there. And then I will just stick that down like that. Perfect. Okay, let's make sure we haven't got all this glue everywhere. Oh, look at that. Can you see how shiny that is? It's lovely. Right, let's pop our chain over there. Look at that, that's fabulous, isn't it? So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my chrome marker, oops, and I'm going to just colour the cork. So you can probably see, if you've got a little bit of glue gun on there, it will colour the glue gun as well. But I just wanted the cork to look silver as well, so it's like a little silver cork. And this paints over lovely on here. Like that. There we go. Look at that, doesn't that look so cute? Now again, you can pop as many crystals or whatever you like over the top of this, as sparkly as you like. Lots and lots of glitter and sparkle, but that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Now, what I did to have these little dingly danglies on the bottom, not quite sure, shall I put them on there? We could, couldn't we? Where's my chain? Let's pop a few little bows, because that would be quite nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to take a little bit of chain, like that. Let's just take 2 sections of chain. Again, we're going to take some jump rings on here. I should have really made this first. I'm going to put a jump ring and a little bell on either end of these bits of chain. That's one end. Let me just get some more jump rings on here. So if you want to make a bunch of these to go on your Christmas tree or as a lovely gift, you can make all these up first, can't you? Oops, I need a bell. And then it's just like putting them all together then. So you could make all the little trees first. There we go. So we just want one on either end of those. Pop that down. Like that, little bell. And there. I'm going for silver, but I've got some little gold bells in there as well, which I could probably dangle off this one because this is more gold in that one than silver. Oops. There we go. Put that on the end if I can. There we are. And then we got a little one like that. Okay, perfect. So now I'm going to take another little jump ring, open that up, and I'm going to just pop it not halfway, just, if I can get it in, just sort of like one longer than the other. Do you know what I mean? So that's how they sort of like hang down. And then we can put this one a little bit higher. Oh my gosh, if we can. Fingers and thumbs. That can go through the little loop and then that can come down. We need to do it one more. Not quite. There we go. Look at that. It's just so they sort of like, oh, and they need another jump ring on there. And then another jump ring. Just so they hang down in a little like that. Oh, that's fabulous. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to hang on to this. I'm going to pop a blob of glue gun on the bottom of there and then just stick that on like that. Now, I'm going to just take a little bit of my glue gun, squeeze that out, hang on to this, and then just pop that on there and just hold that for a second. Like that. And that will hold it on. Perfect. And then we've got a little dingly dangly. I'm not quite sure whether I can actually make a little hole and screw one of those little these through the bottom, but glue gunning that on is fine. It seems to work pretty well on there. And then I've just gone over this with a little bit of the silver chrome pen. But look at that, that's just fabulous, isn't it? Really quite simple to do, which are lovely. I do love this. So what shall we have from the top? So this will go on the cover. I just think it will look lovely, even off the spine of the journal, wouldn't it? Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. Now I'm going to pop a little bit of, should we pop a little bit of lace through there? Because I quite like this lace. I think it makes it look a little bit shabby and pretty, doesn't it? Let me just pop that in there for a second, just to hold that. Need a little pointy bit. I'm like putting things through here. It's not the easiest. There we go. Pop it through like that, and then we can just tie a little knot in there. And that's super, super simple. Now, there we go. And there we have a little Christmas tree in a little test tube, isn't it? And I quite like these. I thought that these would be glass, but they're not. They're acrylic, which I think is better. Because if you want to do these with your kids or anything, and they could put all sorts of little bits and pieces in there, and then you could glue it up for them and hang all the little special little things in their little test tubes. Shall I just show you quickly how to make another Christmas tree? Because if you don't want to do this, I think these little Christmas trees are fabulous. So take yourself a little cocktail stick, a toothpick, or something like that. which these are really inexpensive. You can probably pick them up everywhere. I always have lots and lots of them because I use them for the resin as well. So I'm just going to wrap that round, just right sort of like on the tip of your toothpick, like that, and then just wrap this around. Now if you wanted a bigger, fatter Christmas tree, you can obviously use 2 of these, but I'm just going to roll that up. Don't go all the way to the top, just come back down again. And if you want a fatter bottom, put more on the bottom bit, like that. Can you see? So we've got, you can squash it down. You've got a lovely little shaped Christmas tree like that, which is fab. What colour should we have this one? Should we do another, I think I might do a gold one again, because I really like the gold ones. See, that's fabulous, isn't it? Seeing I've got gold in one of these little cups here, like this. Now I'm going to just spray this again. So this is the spray amount. This is repositionable, but it really does make a big difference. You can have normal one or repositionable. It doesn't really matter. So I'm just going into my bin to do that. Can you see? It actually holds onto it, and I think it makes it look a little bit thicker. Oops, if I can get the lid off, there we go. I'm just going to squirt this on there, like that. So if you've got a spray glue, that's absolutely perfect, but if you don't, just pop a little bit of, dip it in a bit of PVA or something. There we go. And again, it doesn't matter what colour pipe cleaner you've got. Now I'm going to make a bigger one actually. I'm going to use 2. Let's see, let's take one of our cocktail sticks. I'm going to wrap that around like that. Because you could do all sorts with these, couldn't you? These trees, I tried to get some, but they're, you know, they're not cheap, and this is a really quite a cheap way of making a Christmas tree. So let's just pop that one up like that. So that's one. Might have to pop out and get some more pipe cleaners, because these, like I said before, these were supposed to be for my grandchildren to take when we go for Christmas. There we go. Then I'm going to wrap this one more at the bottom like that, so we've got a bigger, fatter Christmas tree. Let's just tuck that in. There we go. That's just a little bit bigger. I'm going to do this one in gold as well, because I'm liking the fluffiness of the gold. Can you see? That just makes such a beautiful tree. So I'm just going to quickly spray this again. I'm going to give it a good shake. Now you can buy this stuff all over the place. I got this online when I purchased some paper, where I buy my printer paper. They had that on offer, so I just bought that. I think it was about €7 for the bottle. But I didn't realise, the can I mean, but I didn't realise it was repositionable. But that's okay, doesn't really matter. Look at that. Oh, great. Big, big, fluffy Christmas tree. Let's just stick that, look at that. Oh, isn't that just fabulous? So I've got 2, so you can look at that. It makes a big difference actually, having the bigger one. 2 little pipe cleaners on there. Just gorgeous. Now, do you think we should have a little... I've got the gold chrome pen. Let's just give it a quick shake. Hold that down. Let's use this one. These need a good shake. Should really keep them upside down. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of gold on here. Like that. So we've got a little bit of gold trunk on this tree. There we go. Perfect. There we are, little gold trunk. And then, what should we put on the top? What did I put on the top of this one? Don't think I put anything on. Oh, I did. I put a little star. I've got these, which are little stars. Now, this is covered in dust. I think I use this like once a year at Christmas time, and it's got little coloured stars all in there. So maybe we should put coloured stars around there, shall we? On this one. This doesn't have to go into a test tube. I think I will just keep this and use it in some sort of decoration of some sort. I think I'm going to put a little bit of glue on there. Take one of these, that's a gold one, but I'm not going to pop all of them as gold. We can have a little purple one. It's a little one, we can have a little green one. So these are just sort of like the little sequins, aren't they? But stars. You can get all sorts of different ones. Different stars and moons and circles and all sorts of things. Little sequins. I'm just going to, let's have a red one on there. The glue dries clear, so you won't see the bits of glue that I'm sticking on there. There we go, there's a little purple one in there. Let's pop one up there. This has got like a little bit of a shiny bit. Like, I think that was holographic actually. Let's see, let's just pop a little gold one. Can you see that little gold one stuck in the top? That glue will dry. I love it. Oh, I do like that. Let's go for another. That one's a bit big. There's a little pink one in there. Fabulous. Oh, I do like that. I need a little bit of foam or something to stick this in, don't I? Now, the other thing I've got, where's my little gemmy things somewhere? I've got here they are, my lovely, lovely sparklies. We do like these. These are the ones I got. I got some of these on Amazon, and I also got some of them on Temu. So I'm just going to take that and take my tweezers, look, oops, just pop that on there. So we have got this shiny, shiny, gaudy little Christmas tree, which is fabulous. Let's just pop that up there like that. Like that. Pop that on. So again, pop whatever you like on these, whatever you've got to put on there. I think they are stunning. Now again, you could probably pop these onto, like, make a little bit of a decoration thing. You could pop a little spool or something. Oh, actually, I've got a little spool. 2 seconds. I've got a biggish one. That's a little bit too big, but I've got some smaller ones somewhere. But do you know what I mean? You could pop that one onto there, like these. I got smaller ones somewhere, so I might find one of those and use that. Let's just have a couple more of these little blingy bits. Pop that on like that. Then again, you can just keep adding, keep going, but there we go. Look at that. at that fabulous little Christmas tree. And obviously the glue will dry eventually. So let's just pop you down there. What should we pop on this one? I think I'm just going to add a few of these little gems onto this one. And then I'm going to see if I can find that little spool and add something to that, because I think they would look really nice on there. Trust me, these are fabulous little gifts for people, aren't they? Things that they wouldn't think of making. And then you can make one and give them to them and they will love it, I am sure. Because I would definitely love it. If somebody gave me something like this, I would love it. There we go. I'll do a close-up of these. They're not fabulously correct, but they are just beautiful. I love it. On there. Could be all day doing this. Look at that. Can you see? It's got the lovely little shiny bits all over it. What should we pop on the top? Could do with a little, got a little star, little gold star that we can just pop there. Do you think it will pop on top? Just there we go. Can you see? Oh, so cute. Aren't they cute? Right, we're going to get glitter and shiny bits everywhere today. But that's good. I don't mind. Right, 2 seconds. I'm just going to look for a little spool. Okay, I have some here. Look at this. Right, I've got 3 different sizes. So, I think that would probably sit on there lovely, wouldn't it? But we need to put something. Do you know what I mean? I do like that, but we need to put something. I might just chop a little bit of this off. How big do we want it? I only need a tiny bit off because I think we would want this to go all the way through like that. So we've got little bit. Can you see? Probably should wait till this is dry, but that's okay. I'm going to, what shall I do? I'm going to add a little bit of glue gun in through this hole, like that. Take my tree. I'm going to just wiggle that around. I don't want it to be all the way down, I don't think. So let's, oh, my little crystals are falling off. So do wait until it's dry. Let's just wiggle that around like that. So we want that glue to dry inside. It's probably an easier way of doing this. It's probably easier to do it before you decorate your little tree as well. Is that dry? That's not bad, is it? Let's stick our little crystals back on again. Little ones that have just fallen off. Yeah, I'm doing it the wrong way round. I should wait, shouldn't I? I just stick it on the spool first and then decorate it. Oh, look at that. Oh, so cute. Do you reckon that one could go on there, or do you think it'll probably go on that one as well, I think? I think so. Let's do 2. Let's do this one. Make sure we got a nice blob of that going through. Pop that in like that. Just hold it for a second just so that that glue dries in there. Turn it around. Oh, look at me, I'm covered in it. Oh my gosh, guys, I do love these. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that just the cutest? Now again, you can colour these. You can probably tie a little bit of ribbon around them. I'm going to wait for them to dry. and then add these bits back on again, because my poor little things have just all fallen off. There we go. So I can stick all these bits back on again. Pop a little purple one on the top of this one, but look at that. Fabulous. I will wait for those to dry. I will take some pictures at the end anyway and show you. I will probably tie a little bit of ribbon or something around here when he's dry. But I just think he's beautiful. Love them. So nice, easy way to make a lovely little Christmas tree. And again, pop them in these lovely little test tubes. I'll pop the links to all these down underneath the video anyway, if you would like to give it a go. But I just think they're fabulous. So this one's going to be going on the front of my journal. So there we go, guys. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh, fab. Look at that. Oh, I'm so pleased with these. I just think they are lovely. Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I shall be cleaning up glitter all day long, no doubt. But it's all part and parcel of crafting, isn't it? And especially at Christmas. Lots and lots of fun. Okay, guys. Well, have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.